Ryan is in Cleveland, Ohio. Hi, Ryan. How are you?
Hey, Dave. I'm doing so well. It's good to talk with you.
Good. What's up?
Well, I'm just going to get straight to the point here. Kind of question about a used car purchase. So my wife and I, we have $118,000 in student loans, no other debt outside of that, and our take home is between 150 and 160. And we have two paid for cars. Unfortunately, one of them really can't be driven anymore. So we're just trying to figure out
Why?
a good price. You have to do an e-check, and one of the cars can no longer pass the e-check.
Why?
Computer issues is what we were told.
One opinion. Get a second opinion. And the computer costs how much to fix?
Well, the mechanic that we were talking to mentioned it can be up to a couple thousand. And then he said that's no guarantee that it's going to, start working well.
Sounds like we need a new mechanic.
That sounds crazy expensive for a computer issue.
So what is the car worth?
Well, the car is a salvage title, so depending on if we go to a dealer or sell it, it could be up to maybe $5,000, but probably not much more than that.
Okay. Yeah, you probably don't spend $2,000 on this car to fix it, but
Exactly.
I think I'm going to get some other opinions to see if I can't get this computer thing fixed and rigged for a while longer. Are there other problems with the car?
No, it runs pretty well. Nice car, Subaru Legacy. It's just the computer issues or sensors in the car are really starting to pile up here.
Yeah. Well, I'm not spending $2,000 on it. I'm getting rid of it and buying another comparably priced car. This is not a reason to go and buy a $15,000 car because you got $100,000 in debt.
Yep.
So if you want to flip it over, break even, buy something in the $5,000 range, pay cash for it. If you can't fix it for $1,000, if you can fix it for $1,000, I'm probably driving it, but not for $2,000.
Okay.
That makes sense to you?
I appreciate. Yeah, that's great. I really appreciate the advice.
Because it sounds like it's not a bad car. $500 or $1,000 is worth throwing at it, but if it's going to be $2,000, it starts to not make sense anymore, and you want to bail out of it.
Yeah, and they take home 12 or 13 grand, so they could cash flow a comparable car in a month and not slow down their debt snowball much at all.
Yeah, and so if you want to flip it over and just you're tired of screwing with it, buy you $5,000, that's fine. But the thing you got to fight is, I got this huge mountain of student loan debt. It's going to be a little while. It's going to be 2 years, 3 years before you knock that out. Sounds like. Then it's easy to go, well, that's permission to go buy Mama a nice car.
Yep.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's permission to buy Mama a different car that rolls with an engine that turns. That's simple, and that passes the E stuff. There you go.